Okay, everybody. So I'm doing this video and it's probably going to touch some nerves and probably going to stir up some things. Well, everything is already stirred up, and as far as the news media and all the things that have been flashing across the TV, on the Twitter, on the Facebook, and everywhere else, I'm kind of tired of the story. I'm kind of tired of the situation. So I'm making a video about it. And this is in relationship to the incident with Kim Burrell in her sermon at her church with the LGBT community. And this hasn't just started. This has been going on for a minute because not too long ago there was a clerk, after the law passed with same-sex marriage, she refused to sign the certificate for them to get married. So here is my thing. When these elected officials decide to make decisions come into law, you have to consider that there are still some individuals that's not going to be in agreement with what you're putting into law. So in that sense, since you all are so smart in your thinking, you should have figured that there should have been another person in place that will be able to sign a certificate. This country is supposed to be diverse, and it's supposed to be freedom of choice, and your rights as your free voice seems to be violated at some point in all this stuff that's transpiring with the Kim Burrell situation. Now, Kim Burrell has been preaching for a long time, and I get that. And so maybe she didn't say things the way you thought she should have said it. But for the person to sit in a church house that's probably sat there on a regular basis and know what thus said the Lord, to record it, and then for others to take that content in which she was making statements in reference to and to use it for selfish benefits, I have a problem with that, because now you're saying to me, those are your insecurities, and now you want to spoon or force feed us to accept your lifestyle. You have to understand that everybody is not going to go along with this lifestyle. So what makes you a special group of people is because of your choices? No, that's unfair. Just like heterosexual choices to fornicate and do adultery, that's a personal choice. Do we accept it? No. Do we browbeat and nail them to the cross? No. But the sermons, what goes from the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, still has to be preached because it is the word of God. And if your feelings are that sensitive, then my suggestion is to find you a state, create one, and move to it. You have to understand that you're amongst a diverse group of race, religion, and different ethnic groups. And everybody is not going to be in agreement. Just like the Army, the Marine, and the Navy, though that those institutions was not openly accepting gays, point blank and period. Now you want these separate bathrooms and all, and it does not do anything but kind of heighten the situation if people do have an issue with you. But to downright demean, to cut her up one side and down the other, like you all are so perfect. Let me say something to you all, and I want you to understand me real clear. We all have said behind closed doors things that are not up to par. Every last one of us, that's including me. I know people that live that lifestyle. That's their choice. I love them as a person. I don't have to like their lifestyle. Ellen DeGeneres is on TV not just because of her community, but because of heterosexuals as well. See, what we should focus on, we really don't focus on. And this is what boils my blood. We want to pick and choose. We forget about children being sex trafficking. That's a serious issue. We forget about real hate crimes. Those are serious issues. Hell, our ethnic group has been discriminated forever and a day. Our black men and some of the women have been gunned down for no reason whatsoever. Broken tail lights. Those are the things that should be up in arms. So you take one word, perverted, and you run it in the ground. Really? So a rapist, is he not perverted? A man who is a pedophile, is he not perverted? So are you jumping in on those bad wagons and making those big issues, or is it just your little box that you're concerned with? Because I'm really having a problem with this. So I decided to look up some scriptures today. And second Leviticus 18:22 says, "Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind; it is abomination." Third Leviticus 20:13, "If man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them." So you're telling me that what she's preaching is wrong. I also took the time to look up abomination. Abomination means horror, repugnance, disgust. The word abomination can also be used to refer to a person or object you find utterly loath. So you take her words and you twist them to benefit your cause. Shame on the media. Shame on these institutions that takes her off. Shame on you all for cutting off her radio show. Shame on you. You need to have your hand slapped. Those without sin cast the first stone. That's John. And you cannot cast the first stone because you have plenty of sin. We all do. Fornication, adultery. We lie, steal, and we kill. And here's my other point. You are a bunch of hypocrites, some of you all, because you sit and you accept the man who is taking over office, who is clearly been caught on camera about groping women, who has clearly lied about skimming through loopholes, and clearly has created a situation with this tampering with the votes and the election with Russia, and still ignore. But you okay with that? I'm confused. Please help me understand. And for you ministers that could step up and step out and speak up for her, shame on you too. When will we stand up for what's right? Point blank in the period. The accountability is on us. Yes, she may not have said things the way, package it all pretty, put a little ribbon on it and a bow. She may not say it the way you wanted to, but the bottom line, the truth is the truth, whether you like it or not. That's all I'm saying. So y'all need to deal with it.